Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we ended up arriving on Dragon Roost Island, doing some postage minigames, and talking with Medley, the attendant to Valoo. So, she asked for us to meet her by the Dragon Roost Cavern, so why don't we do that just now? Because I think we've kept her waiting long enough while sorting mail. Plus also, this place is covered in soot and ash, so she's probably been waiting for a bit. But thank you for being patient, Medley. So now it's not a lovely spring, it's a lovely puddle. Sure. All right. So yes, what we have to do is we're gonna have to pick up Medley like how we would have to Princess Ruto. Only difference is Princess Ruto, unlike Princess Ruto, Medley is actually very kind and sweet. And we have to wait for the wind to be blowing in the right direction. If it blows in the wrong direction, she will end up hitting her head, and she will get dizzy for a bit. I'd like to point out that she said some of the language. That's not safe. Ooh, a present? I like it. And what is it? The best thing in any Zelda game? A bottle! Yes! We have our first bottle obtained. There are 4 bottles total in this game. We will be getting all 4 of them, so no worries. It's actually rather simple to get some of these bottles. In fact, it's pretty simple to get all the bottles in this game compared to the last game with its 6 bottles. So, let us put our bottle right here and get ourselves some spring water. I got myself some ash-covered water. So, what do we do with this water? Well, you might have noticed these shriveled up little plants up over here. Those are bomb flowers. So, I think you can see where we're going with this. So, let us dump the ash water. Might as well be ass water, though, because it is filthy and disgusting. But bomb flowers do not discriminate against what type of water. So, throw a bomb, and I threw it into the water. Oops. All right, let's try that again, this time without throwing it into the water, and boom. Look at all that cell-shaded goodness flow. So, the spring fills back up. Surprisingly, the wood planks do not float back up. I do not know why. Like, seriously, why aren't the wood planks going up? Is it because they're just covered? No, even then, with all the ash that it has, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Oh, well, let us go up right here. And time to play some bomb skitball. That's what it's called, right? So, what we have to do is we have these lovely displays of Rito artwork above lava. Very interesting to have that. But what we're going to do is we're going to blow it up. Throw some bombs inside there and create passageways. So, boom shakalaka, it must be the shoes. So yeah, managed to do that my first try. Was rather impressed about that. It's the little things that impress me. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Time we tackled our first dungeon, Dragon Roost Cavern. I consider this the first real dungeon because this one has keys. You know what they say, Roxas loves keys. All right, so break the pots because I am a degenerate even inside of an old dungeon. I will be a degenerate and you cannot stop me. So move those out of the way and, oh look, bokoblins. Time to go kill them. Here, bokoblins. All right, that's one. Now to kill you. There we go, and that's two. So they dropped their Deku sticks. Unfortunately, nothing dropped from the other one, so we can just get a rupee from this one. And what we need to do is we need to grab this Deku stick right here. Now, Deku sticks inside the Wind Waker do not function the same way as Deku sticks inside of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. What do I mean by that? Inside those games, Deku sticks were as powerful as the Master Sword, which is outrageous and just amazing at the same time. But inside this game, they are just weak little sticks. Another thing is they don't burn up like what would happen inside of Majora's Mask or inside of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So pretty much the Deku sticks will be on fire forever. If they were held by bokoblins. No, because if you so much as grab a Deku stick and set it on fire, it runs out of its fire. But if a bokoblin does it, no, it stays lit forever. For some peculiar reason. I don't know if that was actually fixed inside the HD version. I own the HD version, but it's been so long since I've played it, and things are kind of a blur. Just like the graphics for that fog filter. Anyway, we got some keys here, so pretty much standard keys of the Legend of Zelda series go down in one hit, and they're freaking annoying. I hate keys so much. Really hate keys. Like, this isn't even just like the whole Roxas and Bats thing, which for those who have followed my channel for a while know that relationship. No, this is just me hating keys. I just really, really hate keys. But throw water pots over any hot lava inside this dungeon and it will turn into a platform. You're gonna need to use that to your advantage so we can get ourselves our first item. And it is a map. Good. I don't want to wander around this cavern lost and afraid. In fact, I believe this is the first map that we're getting, even though technically I could have gotten one inside the Forsaken Fortress. Again, I don't consider the Forsaken Fortress a dungeon, even though it technically is a dungeon. Bye, Chew. Just be stuck there forever. All right. This is nice. Ah! We've got ourselves a bokoblin with a big old sword. Give me that sword. Come on, give me that sword. My sword. Yay, Joy Pendant! Yay! I wanted this. And heart too, perfect. All right, so big old swords like this can be used to break down wooden barriers. You could also use fire to break it down. Oh. Well, I managed to kill them both. I also dropped my sword. I'm gonna grab that heart, grab that chew jelly. And now we're gonna break down this door. Well, that's not really a door, that's more of a wall. But, time to get ourselves another small key. Roxas loves keys. I'm so happy I get to use that again. I haven't been able to use that since Luigi's Mansion. Choose, time to die. I said choose, time to die, not Roxas get hit by a freaking slow-moving vehicle. All right. So to get through here, we're gonna need to throw something at those bomb flowers. So let's try a pot. Well, at least I get a heart. Let us try yet again. Don't worry, there's rocks right behind me too that you can use. There we go. Opens up the way. And here's 4 rocks you can use if you waste the pots. But luckily, Roxas was not an idiot. Yeah, I get through this dungeon. I did split this into 2 parts, unlike how I said initially. Upon realization, when I was going through editing, I realized that a lot of the dungeons are gonna have to be split up into 2 parts because nobody's got time to watch a 40-minute video. I mean, I do know some people do, but if I can split it into 20-minute parts, then I'll do that. I mean, honestly, I was tempted to put this one if it was in at least 35 minutes, but because I put the cutscenes and everything from beforehand, it wasn't. Anyway, right here, I'm setting something up for later. You might notice that little perch thing sticking out of the wall. We're gonna come back to this later because there is a special chest that is on the other side of there that contains a treasure chart for us. So, let us hit the switch and get on through. All right. So, time to go onto the outside of this volcano. I mean, Link is in very warm clothes, so he must be scoldering hot inside a volcano. I won't complain about heat while Link's here. I'll complain about heat otherwise, because lately it's been getting very humid again. All right, so let us... Oh, come on. I'm trying to get you away from the wall, so then that doesn't happen. All right, let's climb up this. And... I hear a bird. I hear cacaws. And it's a helm rock. Helm rocks are annoying little birds. They like to peck you, but if you manage to kill one of them, you may have a chance of getting a golden feather, which is used for another side quest in this game once we collect 20 of them. Don't worry, there's more than one thing that drops a golden feather. Thank goodness, because helm rocks, for me, rarely drop them until I get a special little item that makes them so much easier. In fact, helm rocks aren't really used too much inside this game. There is the Helm Rock King, which is the name of that giant bird that threw us out of the Forsaken Fortress, but in terms of regular helm rocks themselves, in all honesty, there's not that many in this game. I can think of 4 islands that have helm rocks. And that's about it. And go me. Bounced off the rock. All right, so we'll try again. Oh, no! And then I blew up. The end. So ends Link's adventures. Never mind. If you ever fall down a bottomless pit or a chasm, you will end up losing 1/4 of your heart and end up at the entrance of the last door you went through. Surprisingly enough, this caused the Helm Rock to respawn. So I was hoping, okay, with this Helm Rock respawn, I can maybe get a golden feather to show it off. So I'm thinking, okay, golden feather, come on, baby, give me a golden feather. Nope, you didn't give me jack besides a heart. I mean, I could use a heart, but I'd rather have a golden feather. Stupid Helm Rock. All right, so going through sidling, my mistake. All right, so this time, when I deal with this rock, don't jump off the edge. That was an instance of auto jump not being fun. That's for certain. So let's not make a habit out of that, shall we? All right, so my bomb, and wait for it to be close to exploding, and boom. There we go. That opens up the way. All right, so let's go through the door. 2 slight puzzles. Roxas loves slight puzzles. And by slight, I should mean slide, because that's really all this puzzle is. Just pull out the blocks. Really, this isn't even a puzzle. If it were limited to how many I could pull out, then it'd be a puzzle. Ooh, rats. These things are annoying. Well, King of Red Lion's actually about to just talk about it. Thieving, huh? So yes, one thing you can do is you can put all-purpose bait in front of a rat's nest where the hole in which they come out of, and then you can end up getting possibly their treasure, which is pretty cool. Now, when a rat attacks you, what'll end up happening is they will end up stealing some of your treasure. They will pretty much knock the rupees right out of you, usually about 10 to 20, and you'll have to collect them. It's kind of irritating, but not too bad unless you get like tag teamed by a million rats, then it's annoying. So let us go up right here. I'm not gonna use the all-purpose bait I have right now because I wanna use that for something else. But go right here and we can get ourselves another key. Roxas loves keys. Loves them. I love keys. That's why I work in a key shop. But enough about me. Let's get to that treasure. So, if I can, Link, Roxas, learn to chest. Learn how to move. I seem to have that problem in games. And we got the compass, which means now we can see all the lovely treasures inside this place, as well as all of the areas where the boss is. So we're actually about halfway through the dungeon right now. So we've got another half to go, but Roxas, in true fashion, split this up into 2 parts because he takes forever on these things. And Roxas sees another helm rock. Guess what this helm rock has? Not an egg, but something else. So I'm gonna throw this pot at it. That didn't work. This helm rock has a small key, which is now encased inside a rupee. Looks like I'm holding up a blue rupee. All right, so here's me trying to kill that one, and go me. Moral of the story? Don't piss off birds. We'll get you killed. All right, so we're gonna try that again. And this time, Roxas is gonna throw a pot at this bird. And what's gonna be annoying is, this helm rock always, no matter what, drops a golden feather that you can't get. Even though there is a loading zone for you when you end up going down, what ends up happening is the golden feather still stays on the ground, like on the water itself. It's really annoying. Oh no, keys, 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 die. I hate keys. Oh man, that actually hurt my throat a little bit. All right, and burn this down. Nothing else. We got a chest right here, so open this up. And we get a joy pendant. You're gonna be seeing this a lot in chests, ladies and gentlemen, which is a good thing because we need about 60 of these things by the time I get through this game. And see, look, I get the fire, it goes out. They get the fire, it lasts forever. Why are these Deku sticks so prejudiced against my cuteness? Why am I assuming a stick can be prejudiced? I've been spending too much time on the internet. Anyway, go right here, and you can see another one of those pots. You might have noticed a green pot at the beginning, and this one's blue. These are warp pots. They allow you to warp through the dungeon. There are 3 of them total. There is one that is at the beginning of a dungeon, one that is around a middle area of the dungeon, and one that is generally around the boss or inside the boss room, where you can end up teleporting to get to the boss and use your big key that we're eventually going to get. So keep those in mind. Uh-oh. Looks like I've been trapped. And looks like the bokoblins have just made a home here. All right, so we're gonna have to go around and make sure that all these bokoblins get their comeuppance. I know there's one around here somewhere. And I will break these pots in order to make sure. There he is. Now die, 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 die. Haha. Take that, bokoblin. But we're not done yet. And sweet, a joy pendant. Because there is a bokoblin inside this pot. So, here he is. Ow. And boom. Goodbye. And you might notice that we got a little thing here and an orb. I don't think I've explained the orbs yet. Orbs, whenever you hit them, they last for a while. They will always contain a treasure that you have, unless you used a special item to get that treasure earlier. It will contain usually a decent amount of rupees and some hearts. So keep orbs in mind. Orbs are very helpful for you if you get hurt. But here we have another important looking chest. So what does this one contain? It contains the first of our treasure charts. Treasure charts are probably going to be split into their own video. So that one's going to be a little bit different. That one might be a non-commentary video as well, because it'll just be me lifting up treasure and doing things. But there we go. So that takes care of this room, and we're coming close to a close on this episode. So let us break more pots, because I am Link, pot smasher, and also a degenerate. And disappointing this old man, this kind old man who gave me a heart, who gave me, you know, a sword for my birthday. Who am I kidding? Everyone's giving me things for my birthday. It's always my birthday. Always Link's birthday. So, here we have a Molten Centipede. I forget what these things' official names are called. If you throw a water pot on them, they will pretty much turn into a little ball. If they fall into lava, they pretty much just come back out perfectly fine. And now that I think about it, I've not explained lava at all. If Link touches lava even once, that counts as him falling down a bottomless pit, only it's him burning his bum. And what'll end up happening is you will be sent back to the beginning of the room. I can't believe I waited this long to explain about lava. As you can see, that's how it turns into the little ball. So I'm running out of water pots here, and this thing's becoming annoying. So what I'm gonna do is throw that and jump on. I barely made that jump. Wow. All right, so get through here. And let's go through this door to where we are where we could get to where the boss is. But we don't have the big key yet. But what we can do is get ourselves the third of the warp pots. Right here. There it is. So, there we go. Let's kill these skulls. You can never be too careful of bubbles. Cursed bubbles. All of them and their cursing abilities. Die. Alright, so let us throw this at the bomb. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be finishing up Dragon Roost Cavern.